Hey everyone, Chris from Computer Stuff here. So yesterday Apple released a bunch of really nice, new, awesome things, and most of them revolved around software such as the new Mac OS, new Watch OS 9, iOS 16. You get the idea. But we did also get some very nice hardware goodies as well, and that includes the new MacBook Air M2. Now, the MacBook Air, the one from the one before this new one, was one of my favorite computers, and I think one of the best computers that anybody could buy. In other words, your average person looking for a premium laptop, the MacBook Air is the go-to machine that I'd probably recommend to somebody. It's small, it's fast, it's powerful enough for day-to-day tasks, great to travel with. There was really almost nothing wrong with it. It was perfect. But Apple managed to whip out an even better version of it, and that is now the new M2 MacBook Air. Now, the new M2 MacBook Air is $200 more, but does that mean that it's $200 better? So we're gonna go ahead and break that down and come up with a good answer. For starters, it comes in 4 new colors, and I think that that's pretty neat. I really love that dark blue color that they're offering, but nevertheless, there's something for everyone with the new M2 MacBook Air. The other neat thing about it too is that it is now sharing the same form factor and shape as the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros, which I think is one of the ultimate form factors. It is just this beautiful, nice kind of like square. It is like what you think a laptop should be. Like it's just a laptop, and it's got those 4 little cute feet that it just sits on. It's great. But in that new MacBook Air M2 enclosure, you still have a fanless design, a super powerful battery, and of course, Apple's M2 chip, which is just unbelievably powerful. You get some nice upgrades to it as well, such as improved speakers. I think there's now like some new kind of like 4-speaker system in there to sort of compete with the MacBook 14s, MacBook Pro 14s and 16s. You also have a 1080p FaceTime camera, and then of course you've got the full function row with the Touch ID button on it too. They've also ran some improvements on the input and output. You've now got 2 USB-C ports / Thunderbolt 4 ports on there. You have a MagSafe charger because it doesn't run on solar energy, but I really love that they added MagSafe to it as well. And then you've got a high-fidelity audio jack built in too. They really closed the gap between the MacBook Pros and the MacBook Air lineup. When Apple released the MacBook Air, I don't know, 10 years ago, whatever it was really kind of like, I don't want to say it was a joke, but it was a netbook competitor, and it wasn't really that strong, and you know, it was better than a netbook, but it was kind of weak all in all. But Apple just managed to absolutely turn this MacBook Air into just the end-all, be-all computer. I mean, it's everything about this new one is just fantastic. They've also enhanced the display by offering now a 13.6-inch, which is, I think, kind of an industry first, but a 13.6-inch liquid Retina display. Billions of colors, super high fidelity, fantastic for photo editing and all that stuff. Now, we're obviously going to get our hands on a demo model here soon enough, but the point is that this computer is really capable. It's just a super capable machine for pretty much almost anybody, and that includes like photographers and maybe even video editors working on location. So first impressions of this new MacBook Air, absolutely blown away by it. The MacBook Air was a great computer before, and this thing just, there's almost nothing that can compete with it. Dell's XPS, I'm just trying to think of like all the high-end competitors, but Dell's XPS is always what comes to mind as sort of that high-end form factor PC, laptop, and I just think that this MacBook Air is absolutely outstanding. So first impressions, is it worth $200 more? And the answer is absolutely, especially if you are somebody that needs just that little bit of extra power that for whatever reason you felt like you weren't getting from the MacBook Air. But I would definitely pay extra $200 for the features that it gives you. It just looks great. So we're really excited to get our hands on one. Obviously you can start doing pre-orders for them now, but I think they're gonna ship in a month or something like that. So anyway, that's first impressions. Great job, Apple. Really cool computer. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back with another video soon.